So someone says, you know, that thing that you've said, that just sounds really, really silly. And suddenly a fight breaks out. What's that about? Listening is one of the things that really fascinate me, how people listen. Neurolinguistic programming has this notion about how people listen. And it goes a little bit like this. So usually when you will listen for something, even when you're listening to this, a lot of the information that I am imparting to you is being deleted, is being distorted, or is being generalized. So this is how it works. So you're having a conversation with someone, or you're in an argument with someone, and you go, well, that just sounds silly. And then they go, oh, what? So now you think I'm foolish? You didn't say they were foolish. Why are they getting all heated up? Because you said that which they said sounded silly. Because as a general way of listening, we will usually distort information, we will generalize it, or we will delete it altogether. You ever had teenage kids? Teenage kids are brilliant at deleting and distorting information. So you tell them X, do not do this. You come home, they've done exactly that. Why? I don't know, but I said don't do it. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. No, you didn't. Then you're entering into this silly argument. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. No, you didn't. They deleted that information. They didn't hear you. I know you said it, and you can probably prove that you did, CCTV cameras or whatever it is. But if the recipient of the information deleted that information, there's nowhere to go with that. Another case in point, very sadly, is in some communities when women speak and then there will be no reaction from the men in that community until a man says the same thing. Mansplaining, as it is called. A deletion of information or a distortion of information until it is received from a certain better perceived or acceptable portal. Generalization. You hear something and you're like, yeah, that's like this. I get it a lot as a coach. So I'll say, well, I'm a life coach and I work with businesses and executives. And guys go, yeah, that's like psychology. No, it is not like psychology. But that's the kind of generalization that sometimes happens. So here's the thing. When you're being told something by someone, consider this, that you've never heard this thing before. Why have you not heard it before? Because you've never heard it before explained exactly this way from this person. And so perhaps it does wager for you to listen openly. Not to listen for what it sounds like, but to listen to what is being told to you for its intrinsic value, after which you can evaluate it. Because when you listen without deleting, distorting, or generalizing, you not only listen more generously, you might hear something that you hadn't heard before.